All right, welcome back, everyone. We now are on to match number 2 of today. Match 4 total, which is Canada versus Finland. First up, we're back to niwa, just like at the start. We got Nexel versus Kloone. I believe, let's see, yesterday when Kloone played, I think he beat it 17 times. Is that right, Kloone?
Yeah.
All right, 17 times. And Nexel, how many times did you beat it? I forget.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Oh my god, so one off. Wow, this I have a feeling this is gonna be another good match. Nexel, how are you feeling going into this?
I'm nervous. I
Yeah,
have a feeling
fair.
this is gonna be really close. Unless I'm
Yeah.
like stupid.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
close matches make it entertaining though, so just, I mean, do it for the fans. How about, no, I'm just kidding. No, I think you'll play really well. Good luck to you. Kloone, how are you feeling?
I'm a bit less nervous than last time, but I think that Nexel will be a pretty good opponent for me.
It sounds like, I mean, 17 times versus 16 times. It should be good. Yeah, good luck to both of you guys. Are you guys ready to start?
Yeah.
Wait, let me just get my clickbot open real quick. Okay, I'm ready
Space
now.
UK method, yeah?
Yep,
Alright, I'm ready now. Wait. Okay.
All right, awesome. All right, we will begin in 3, 2, 1, start.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Good luck. That was beautiful timing. Oh my, the third lap of Delfino Square just started right as they started. Anyways, back to niwa. The level that we've seen the most completions from because it's the shortest. Seems like it's the most consistent. Although seeing DeBusy beat retention 7 times in a row. I mean, who knows? But yeah, this definitely seems like probably the most consistent level. The one that you can get the most points on. So this will be good. And Nexel beating it 16 times yesterday, Kloone beating it 17 times. I think this will be a good match.
It cannot be closer than that.
Yeah, what are your thoughts going in? Do you have any predictions, Azza?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. One of my friends who's watching is from Canada, so he really wants the Canadian to win. So we'll see what happens. Maybe Canada will win
Yeah,
most of the matches today.
we'll see. So yesterday, oh, that was a death there from Nexel. Was that qualifying? I think it was.
No, definitely. That was like 80 or something.
Yeah, 80. All right,
Yeah.
so 80 on the board for Nexel, but Kloone gets his first completion, first attempt. Once again, that has happened every single round. That is crazy. 1 completion already for Kloone. That puts him in the lead. So Nexel's already gonna have to hope that Kloone dies somewhere, because it seems like they are so consistent at this.
I already broke the curse. I was like, come on, Canada. And they instantly died first. I was like, no, I didn't mean to. Oh, no.
Commentator's curse. It is a thing. It does exist, but we'll see. I mean, maybe Nexel just has like a little bit of nerves. I think he said he was a bit nervous and Kloone wasn't as nervous, so we'll see. I mean, I guess so far maybe that looks true, but yeah, I mean, you never know. Nexel's already on qualifying again, so we'll see what they can do.
One early qualifying death isn't too bad because this level is going to have a lot of like times when you get far, so you can always make it back by doing a lot of completions.
Exactly, yeah. And Nexel passes 80 there. So he's already looking good as long as he doesn't die to the last click, which he doesn't. All right, completion for Nexel, but Kloone already is right behind him with another completion. That's 2 in a row, 2 attempts for Kloone. Is Kloone gonna go all the way and do? How many can you do? It looks like it takes a little over a minute to get a completion, probably because of the ends or the level completed and everything. So maybe he could get 17 completions. Almost sounds like the max. Maybe can you do 18? Maybe. I guess we'll see.
I mean, I don't think people can be that consistent. I mean,
That's actually
Who knows at
insane
this
even to
point?
say. To beat an extreme 17 times in 20 minutes or 16 times in 20 minutes like Nexel, that doesn't even seem human.
yeah, you gotta like think about it. So even the people who lost today, like they still did an incredible
I know!
job. You know,
Yeah, they were right behind their opponent. Yeah, I mean, to say that they didn't go down without a fight is not even true in the slightest. They did for sure. Rico said it is possible to get 18 because Kloone yesterday did die at 96. So we'll see. Nexel's back, another completion there. And Kloone looking for 3 in a row, and he does get it. All right.
Ooh.
3 in a row in 3 attempts. And I think Nexel's only had that 180 death, right? I don't think he's died anywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm just looking at the the stats from last time. Like, imagine saying that people were so good that you beat an extreme demon 10 times, 9 times, 8 times in 20 minutes, and you still lose because people are just so incredible. Oh my god.
That is, yeah, that just shows how strong these players are. Oh, another death from Nexel there. So that might give Kloone the opportunity to extend his lead. I mean, Kloone has done 3 in a row already. So, yeah, one thing I noticed is like the first click of niwa is like a little bit of a blind timing, which is kind of annoying, but at least it's at the very start.
Yeah, I mean, you're only losing like a fraction of a second.
Yeah.
Especially with restart keys these days.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure if that's allowed in these. I don't think it was in Demonless World Cup. I'm not sure if restart binds are allowed, but
I mean, yeah, I haven't really been seeing how long they take to respawn because they beat it so often. I never really get a chance to see when they die.
You don't even see when they need to respawn. So that's 4 in a row now for Kloone. In 4 attempts, he hasn't died once. We'll see. He might be able to do 18. I mean, that he's still got a ways to go, but
I mean, you never know. In the match just before this, we had Rose being it a lot of times in a row at the start, but then it did go to Busy's favor at the end. So
yeah,
it's still all to play for, even if he's a bit behind at the start.
It's true. Nexel getting another completion there, so Nexel's trying to catch up, keeping it close. Still only 70 points behind. So I mean, if Kloone dies somewhere, that'll get Nexel back up into the lead if he can beat it that same attempt. So, but I mean, once again, it all comes down to just if that person dies or not. So we'll see. Kloone is showing no signs of stopping though. I mean, he hasn't died a single time. You would think nerves have to get to you a little bit though, right? I mean, in your head, aren't you subconsciously thinking, wow, I haven't died a single time?
Dude, Geometry Dash is such a mental game. You really can't like lose focus and be like, oh, I've done it this many times in a row. Let's keep this. Like, I might die at any point. Oh my god.
We'll see. I guess maybe Kloone just, he's mastered the mental game too, because that is 5 in a row, right? Yeah, 5 in a row. Trying to keep a mental note. I'm like 750 over 150. Nexel's back on a good attempt. So yeah, I think you're right. Maybe Nexel's kind of like how Busy was before. Maybe dies a couple times, but then just gets that momentum back. But yeah, the question is if Kloone will lose it or not.
Yeah, I mean, if Kloone never dies, then there's like nothing you can do.
Ooh, little pre-drop death from Nexel.
Not too bad, but still, you really don't want those.
Yeah. Oh, first death from Kloone. It is qualifying, so he does get 62 points for that. But that's the first death.
He's now broken the momentum. So this is where it gets interesting.
We'll see. We'll see. I wonder if that's gonna be on his mind now. Like, because
it's this ornamental game, yeah.
You know how like with easy extremes, it's like you die to one spot, and then like that's on your mind of like, okay, do that a little bit differently so I don't die there. But then maybe you overcorrected, or then you die at like something else.
Like if you're hyper focusing on one part, you might like die the part before it because you were too busy looking at the other bit in your head. Exactly. You just have to stay calm and then just calm, collected, and be like, yes, I beat this loads of times. I can do it again. Don't stress.
Exactly. And he does pass it there, so I think he'll have no problem. Nexel is on an attempt here, and that'll actually barely put him into the lead for like 10 seconds until Kloone gets a death or a completion, unless he dies at the last click. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Okay, I didn't. He didn't. Ooh,
that was close.
He seemed a bit late. He clicked that pretty late.
Yeah, but, we might be seeing an end death, and the last click death has been mentioned even before. It's not the easiest.
It's not. Yeah, it depends on how you go into that portal, and I think we saw one from before.
Yeah, I think that's what you can't escape it. You can't escape
that would be the worst thing to like mind block or think about, because you do not want to have an ending death like that.
I mean, it's still better than probably mind blocking right before the qualifying. I think that would just be worse. At least you're getting some points for it, but you do, you lose 50 points, and if you just like one click better, you would have gone. 50,
exactly. They're both going again here. Both on qualifying. Yep, Kloone's on qualifying now. So yeah, we're at this spot where like Kloone is in the lead, and then Nexel can take it for like a tiny bit. But again, if it were to come down to where the timer would stop, right now,
Oh, it would have to be a really, really
Kloone,
precise.
Kloone
time.
would still win unless, yeah, that would be such a crazy dime.
Yeah.
So, actually, speaking of which, like Patrick or Rico, if the timer were to stop, like as one of them were like on the level complete screen, do they still get to do it again? I don't think so, right?
Probably not.
I think it's you have to be like on an attempt, like already playing, because otherwise I think it just ends right there. So yeah, it's a tiny spot if Nexel could clutch it when the timer runs out, but we'll see. They're still kind of, you know, same spot. Green text was the sign of completion. Okay, sounds right. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, we're not even halfway there. Anything could happen. I mean, I'm not sure if we'll see any more deaths, but
You know, we've already got 6 completions from Nexel and 7 from Kloone, but soon to be more. And
Yeah.
you know, this is incredible. And
oh, 93 from Nexel.
that's
Oh.
really unfortunate.
It's tough. So I think that's Nexel's first qualifying death. No,
That's second.
second.
It
Yeah,
was 80 at the start.
that's
but
right.
No problem
And
for
Kloone
Kloone
gets
there.
the completion. Yeah, so Kloone just extended his lead more, to where it's over a completion that Nexel would have to make up. So we'll see if he can do it. Kloone has been looking good. I mean, Kloone's only had one death, right?
Yeah, one qualifying death.
One qualifying
But
death.
maybe
yeah.
he hasn't even died before. I haven't even been playing.
Yeah. You
But
hardly
yeah.
ever see it.
It's
And
hard to see it, yeah.
Even the small pre-drop ones, they go by so fast that it's hard to pay attention to.
I also want to point out that Nexel is playing on 330. I don't know where this 330 number's coming from again. Oh yeah, but he does seem to be lagging a lot. Like at this session, he's only at like 190, 194 FPS. It's kind of unfortunate for him.
I wonder
that
if
he can't
he's
even run the
playing
whole level.
on full detail. I can't tell. Oh, he gets
Oh,
a
another
death there. Oh, that's
Dude.
tough.
He did mention, I think, before the match that he would probably only die because of him lagging, and you know, at the start he's lagging quite a bit. It's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah. And Kloone here, another completion, so he's extending his lead even more. Nexel.
By the way, that's 93 twice in a row from Nexel. That's
twice
really
in a
annoying.
row.
That could be a
Oh
mind
no,
block.
that's a mind block. Most
Or
likely.
at least twice in a row from qualifying percentages. He really needs to get over that as soon as possible.
Yeah, I know how mind blocks work. They suck so bad because it's so hard to take your mind off of it because you're just like, I have to pass that. But he's in qualifying again, so I mean, it's good that he hasn't, you know, given up any consistency on any earlier parts.
Let's really hope he gets plus 93 here.
Yeah,
We wanna
we'll
another
see. Let's see.
Come on.
What even is 93? Oh, it's that. Oh, is it the blue orb? I bet it's the blue
one.
orb.
I think it was the
Oh, he
blue
got
orb,
it!
Yeah.
Another
Nice.
completion. Nexel's coming
Okay.
back, but Kloone's on qualifying again.
He's-
So
Kloone's already winning and he hasn't even finished his attempt yet, so it's not good for
yeah,
Team
we
Canada.
got a little over 8 minutes left. Nexel's got to hope for Kloone to mess up somewhere, but Kloone is just on fire. No last click deaths yet, too. So yeah, what does that put him ahead by? 246. So yeah, Nexel's got to get a completion and
He's
more.
also 3 completions ahead, which is like he's already got 10 completions. That's incredible. Maybe we'll see like a good record here for today.
Yeah, I
9
wonder, it's a
completions.
little under 8 minutes, so we might be able to see 17 or 16 probably at least if he
Yeah,
doesn't die
but-
anymore.
From the previous match when we had Niwa, it was 13 completions from Leon, so he's definitely on track to beat that.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
record
I-
for the tournament.
He looks like he'll do that for sure, yeah. And I think he had like the most yesterday too with 17. But again, I think Niwa, you know, Niwa's the shortest level, so you're able to get the most. Ooh, I thought he clicked too early there, but Nexel does get a completion there, which is good. But Kloone just does not die. How does he do it? Back
Unstoppable,
here again. And he's still only had one death, right? Or one qualifying death at least?
Yeah, 1 qualifying death, maybe 1 death at like the start, like really
Yeah.
close to the start, but nothing too major. so he's
Nothing
a-
that we've
absolutely
seen,
amazing.
at least.
Absolutely
they passed the
incredible,
first
I mean.
click. Yeah, every time, so. Kloone still solidly in first, but I mean, you never know. A little under 7 minutes. Anything could anything could happen.
There we go.
Yeah, it's tough English, right? Ooh, fun fact, actually. Nexel and Kloone have the exact same hardest, Oblivion. And second hardest, Shuketsu. So, I mean, that's
there we go.
Perfect matchup once again, and I mean, it's close. And their placements on Pointer Crate, I just realized, are mirrored of each other, 79 and 97. So much in common. And
top 100 players here.
That's showing. I mean, they are both really consistent. Nexel's going again. I don't think Nexel's... that might be 2 in a row for him at least, because, you know, after he had those 293 deaths, so... But
yeah,
Kloone...
he's done 3 completions in a row, well, maybe a couple of deaths in the middle, but...
Yeah. Kloone, once again, though, just does not die.
I mean, if we can say that... providing we haven't missed any Kloone thing, he's on like 7 completions in a row right now, so that's
7
crazy.
in a row, wow. And he
7 at least.
started out with how many in a row? He started out with like a few in a row, I know, like 5 maybe?
Yeah, it was 5, then the 62, and then 7.
And then 7.
In terms of qualifying.
That's crazy.
He might have died like somewhere at the start, but it really was not very important. It's just crazy though.
I don't know how many in a row he got yesterday, but yeah, I think it was kind of similar of like, I know he had 1 death in the middle of his 17.
Yes, yeah, okay, yeah.
But,
yeah, I mean, crazy players.
They're both going again. I mean, they're both not dying anymore, so they're keeping it close, which I like to see. And Kloone here. See if he can do it. You gotta wonder, do you think they have any nerves right now?
I don't know. I think once you've got into it, they're just like, yeah, let's just keep it going. Probably the initial nerves of the first 5 minutes, then they're probably settled down a bit, and then when they kind of believe that 20 minutes is about to be over, they probably start getting nervous again. So
yeah.
They're probably starting to get a little bit nervous now.
I bet.
Played
yeah.
it for a while.
Kind of like how Rose said they were like, in that attempt where they died at 72, they were like,
you can just
if I beat it, or if I don't beat it, I'm gonna lose. Like, that was kind of the gut feeling, but we'll see. I don't know if, I wonder if Nexel or Kloone is having that feeling. I mean, both of them have had deaths. Kloone might think that Nexel has no deaths, so he might be like, okay, I have to get as many as I can here. And we got 4 minutes to go, so we'll see. But once I mean, they're both on however many in a row. I mean, you said Kloone was on 7 in a row, so this is 8.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 8, and then it'll be 5 for
Nexel. So Nexel gets it again. No last click deaths. I hope. Okay, I better not curse this, but I hope we don't see any last click deaths this time. I think we only saw 1 last time. So come on, Kloone, don't fail. Yes, Kloone didn't fail me. Oh, you can. Kloone has best run, so you can see 14. I don't even have to look over.
Yeah, that's not in a row, but that's the total amount. Of
right.
Yeah. Just it's 14 completion. Incredible. Already more than the last match previously today.
Yeah. His best. So can he get 7? It's gonna be close. Actually, if time runs out, yeah, I think he will be able to get 17, because we've got a little over 3 minutes. So might be able to get that.
I noticed that Nexel has the session time on, so we can see in the top right that it's been almost 17 minutes now, so he knows when the time's gonna be up,
true. So. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. Okay,
so I guess that is something they can do then. Put a session time.
Yeah. So. But even if like it's not too much of an advantage, it's just knowing you're gonna play anyway. So.
Oh right. Well, if anything, I feel like it could make you more nervous, like we were saying, like when you know the ending's coming up.
I wouldn't recommend that, but it's just,
if it helps, it helps. Yeah.
Another more completions though. Can we get another completion from Kloone?
Yeah, of course. Once again, yeah. I mean, they haven't died in probably the past 5 minutes, so that's 15 now. How many in a row? Because let's see, he started out with 5, so now is that 10 in a row now? It's either 9 or 10.
Count. Yeah, 10. Oh wait, 9 I think. Yeah.
9 in a row.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's just incredible. I mean,
it
looks like it's going to be Kloone's victory here. Only 2 minutes left, but he could do some choking at the end. But yeah, it's looking pretty clear.
Yeah, it's looking good for Kloone here. Even we only got 2 minutes left. Nexel would have to hope for a prayer that somehow dies multiple times, but I mean, Nexel's still playing so well, and the fact that he's in second place, like,
I know it's really unfortunate that just people are just too good these days.
I know, it's actually, how are they this good?
Oh, Like, he should be expected, you know, dying a few times on like an only minute length Extreme Demon.
Right. But not
people are
for
just
them.
consistent.
Another completion for Nexel. And Kloone as well gets it. So that's 10 in a row. It's 16
That's
total.
Crazy.
So
yeah, he got 6. And then he...
We'll see. He just started with like a minute 16 left. I think that should be enough time to get a completion, start another one, and then beat it after the time has just gone out. So you might be able to get to 18.
Actually, I
yeah.
actually miscounted. He just did 11 in a row. So
it is 11
even,
in a row. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I miscounted.
So it was 5 in a row at the start, and then he had like...
Yeah, 5 in a row, then
death.
62, then 11. That's just
11 in a row.
Incredible.
Ow, I don't
Maybe he did
understand.
activate his click bot. Nah.
Yeah, he was... We should have known! All right, guys.
Yeah,
referees, we got to check the raw footage now. We got to listen to their
definitely check
clicks. All right, Nexel going again. They've been at this for like so long. It's probably almost like the previous 10 minutes. It's been Nexel and Kloone. Just completion after completion with no deaths. All right, yeah, Nexel gets his last attempt in there. So he'll be able to finish this one. And Kloone gets it. So that's 17 for Kloone. He's got 13 seconds. Quick, restart.
Oh,
10 seconds. Come on, restart. All right, yeah, he's got it. All right. So
I'm on 18.
5
He's gonna get
seconds.
basically the maximum possible, or I think, yeah.
All right, that is time. So they're able to finish these, but yeah, Kloone will come away with the win. That's insane. I mean, 2,600 points and probably more if he's able to get this. And then Nexel
this
comes
would
in
be the maximum.
second with like probably 2,500. That is
Dude,
insane.
the fact that he just managed to like restart with like a few seconds left must have been he almost got like the max points possible, because this is what you want. You want to have one death to, you know, make it line up with the time, and then just beat it 18 times. It's literally unbeatable.
Yeah, how
what
would you
he's
even
just
beat
done.
that? That's
Yeah.
insane.
There's
Oh.
actually just nothing next to done.
Yeah,
That's-
I lost this one. I can already tell I lost this one.
I mean,
Like,
if Kloone beats this, he got the maximum possible points almost. So this,
and I
I saw
think
it.
no last. Yep. Oh,
He
that was
done it.
late. He's
Oh my
18
God. Hi,
completions
chat.
for Newell or for Kloone.
I
What am I
threw.
saying? Nexel, you did not throw. Oh my! I don't even. Nexel, the fact that you got second with how many you got blows my mind. Like, you guys are too good. I don't get how you guys do it.
What's the
I only
point
started-
difference?
I only started playing well in the second half of the match. I threw hard in the first half.
I mean,
How much
you
was
said
the
you're
point
you're a
difference?
little nervous at the start, right?
the
Right,
point
Nexel?
difference was 246 points.
246. Yeah.
Damn. That
So
was close as hell, though.
yeah, Kloone, you got 2,762. Nexel, you got 2,516.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you both did way better than the last.
fun
the
fact,
last
Kloone,
match, so,
I
yeah.
think you got like probably the max points possible, because the fact
Yeah,
that you
almost,
died at
yeah.
62 actually was
It allowed you to
enough
do another
to
attempt
get
right at
another
the end.
attempt after
Yeah.
time went off, because you had like
That's the
10
strat.
seconds. You had like 10 seconds, and then you started your next attempt just in time to beat it again. That's
Yeah,
actually
like a strategy
that's crazy.
That, like, you beat it 15 times in a row and then you die intentionally just so you could get another completion there.
Right, yeah. That's crazy. Wow, GG's to you guys. That was
like-
insane.
I kept on dying in the first half of the match at stupid places, and I just like hit.
Yeah.
quick
Do you
one
think that was
didn't work.
probably like, I know you said you were like a bit nervous at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
started playing
get
well,
that.
like a lot better in the second half, but like I knew it was kind of like too late. I'm fucked.
Yeah, you still played so well though. I mean, yeah. Kloone, how did you feel about that? Even like, I mean,
I was way more nervous than the previous game.
really? Oh, I thought
Oh,
you said you were
wow.
less nervous before, but
Yeah,
did
but
it come
when
back
the-
to you?
When I started playing, my nerves just like went so much higher than I originally thought.
Yeah, I can get that, but I guess it was no problem for you because you
Yeah, I'm just good with nerves.
still got that. I mean, wow, great, Matt. GG's to both of you. That was insane. That's probably like the highest scoring match we've probably had. So insane stuff. All right, we're gonna come back with Incipient after another 5-minute break. See you all very soon. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon. All right, welcome back, everyone. We now have Reptilian versus Konsuno on Incipient once again.
That's
so
crazy.
this is, more this is the longer level. The one that maybe doesn't get quite as many points as niwa like before, but we'll see what these players can do. So we got Finland is up by 1 now because of Kloone. So Konsuno, how does that make you feel? Do you think you can carry it further?
Yes.
Yeah, you confident?
Yes.
You have any nerves whatsoever, or are you just gonna beat it like 10 times in a row?
I mean, no guarantees, but yes.
All right, I want to see it. I'm excited to see that. All right, Reptilian, how are you feeling? Are you gonna tie it back up like we saw last match?
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna beat it like 1,000,000 times in a row.
All right, are you gonna like break the time barrier and
The maximum amount of times you can beat Incipient is 12.
12? All right, that's actually good to know. So unless like you have speed hack, are you allowed to like play at 1.1x speed?
No way. Man.
That'd be funny though. All right. Without further ado, are you guys ready to start?
Yeah.
All right, you guys just sound so excited. Come on, let's get the energy.
I'm
Woo!
so excited.
Yeah, there we
They
go.
need to stay completely calm,
No, I get that. Okay, sorry. I won't disrupt the zen. All right. Are you guys all set?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, good luck, guys. All right, so we're back. So I feel like it was like Konsuno or something that does this like dash orb thing. So yeah, there it is. Do you see Konsuno? You see how long you can hold that?
He actually goes for it. Wow.
It's so
okay.
weird. I didn't even know that was a thing. Watching Floofy's stream yesterday was so funny because like seeing that for the first time, all of us were like, huh? Like I didn't even know that was a thing. So
Yeah, the
all
good
right.
thing is it's right at the start, so it wouldn't
Yeah.
be too much of an issue if you did happen to mess it up. But
Exactly.
if he's going for it, probably can't be that hard then. That's good.
Okay, so far in all these rounds, we've seen at least one person beat it first attempt. So do you think
Yeah.
we're gonna see that again?
No pressure, guys. No pressure, guys.
I should have told them that before they started.
That might have caused them, but
not to
I
add
think-
to the nerves, but
I think this one, because it's a long level, the parts themselves are not too hard, so
yeah.
we probably will. I think the train will continue. There'll definitely be one person who beats out.
Oh no, Reptilian dies to the build-up.
Okay, I mean, it's looking a bit lower probability now, but
Yeah, we'll see
I'm
if
still
Konsuno
confident.
can do it. I don't know how many times he beat it yesterday. I guess I should have asked them that, but I guess I could look quick too. But gotta see if Konsuno can do this first attempt. Does the dash orb skip? All right, let's see. I don't think there's really like any specific choke points like past the drop. It all seems pretty consistent. It's really just like that build up and duel seems like kind of the main choke point in this level. But Konsuno's having no issues at 90%. It looks like he's gonna do it. Yep, and the streak continues. One
There
at
we go.
least completion at the start. Streak continues. This is what five rounds in a row. We've always had that. Okay, thank you, Rico. So yesterday, Konsuno beat this 8 times. Reptilian beat it 0 times. I did watch it. It was tough. Reptilian got close, but he was not able to get any completions. However, what Rico said is that he said afterwards, okay, I should have taken this more seriously. So he did a lot more practice from what Rico said. So hopefully that pays off and he's able to get some completions today.
yeah. But I just know his level. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but I mean, I've kind of had enough of this like
Oh, 6-6-2.
red orange theme. Like
Yeah.
you saw a lot of the trends in all the other old levels. So this level doesn't look particularly nice. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it probably doesn't seem too hard. to play,
Reptilian
but-
died at 62 there, so that is qualifying if it'll update. There it goes. So he's on the board, but no completion yet. I'm hoping we gotta see a completion for Reptilian here. I know he wants revenge from yesterday. He has to.
Oh no, another death.
3 drop deaths. They are tough, but yeah, Konsuno, as long as he passes this duel, he's gonna have another drop attempt. Yeah, and he's at the drop. I remember when I was playing this, I died at like 60 as a new best because I like clicked in the ship portal too early. And I think we saw that from the last round, and I was like, oh, I felt that because I did that too. At least you do get qualifying for it, but yeah, it's tough. You don't even really get a chance at the drop. Yeah,
I mean, just from looking at it, it looks like that. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't actually played it, but the hardest parts seem to just be in like ship and wave, and you know, good players are really good at ship and wave.
Yeah,
so it makes sense why there wouldn't be much deaths.
Yep, exactly. It's
out, yeah.
the people these days are so good at ship and wave, and those ship and wave fraud. No, I'm just kidding. Frauds. That's what people call them.
I've never heard that term before, but
yeah, people say that, but nah, it's just a joke. It's all for fun. Oh wait, look, Konsuno's played at 332. What is this trend?
Yeah, I asked him. I mean, they just all have. He said he also has a 165 Hz monitor, so he was like, oh, I guess I must well switch to 330 if that's an advantage, apparently. So
I guess, yeah. I think, did Konsuno just have a death there? I think he might have at the duel or the build-up. But Reptilian is going, all right. He's got a best of today. Come on, Reptilian. We gotta see your first completion.
Yeah, he needs his completion to stay in the match.
I'm not biased, guys. I just, listen, if Reptilian didn't get a single completion yesterday, you have to root for him a little bit. No, Reptilian! No. Come on, 93.
Held death for a bit too long,
I actually took time when I was beating this to make sure I didn't die at 93 because, like, you had the 2 orbs before, if you buffer them, like, if you buffer both of them, then you will have to click it late. A little bit, and so I had to make sure because before I wasn't buffering them, and so you can just like die to that spike because you won't get on the platform. So I was like, okay, I'm making sure I'm not dying here.
Yeah,
but,
you really have to get the ending sorted out on these.
Yeah, looks like that got the best of Reptilian, but we'll see if he can get back. Konsuno's on an attempt here, so we'll see what he can do. Yeah, he hasn't had any qualifying deaths, so
I mean it's pretty early into the level. So,
yeah, I mean the drop it's a long pre-drop this level, so. We'll see here.
Yeah.
Yep, gets past 93. No problem. Another completion. 3 completions for Konsuno. And yeah, he has a solid lead so far, but I mean it's pretty early on, so we'll see. All right, Reptilian's at the build up. I did not like this build up part. All these orbs you have to hit. I was not a fan.
Yeah. I think they're both doing the dash orb skip at the start. It's pretty goofy.
It makes it fun to watch. All right, another
like...
qualifying for Reptilian. Is this the one? Okay, Reptilian's not skipping those dash orbs though at that wave. So, whereas Konsuno
is. It's a split, like a perfect split. I think half of them decided to go for that. Half of them didn't.
It's kind of interesting. All right, Reptilian's getting far. Come on. We need to see a completion, Reptilian. Don't choke this time. Don't choke 93. No.
No! Oh my god! Again, is he hitting
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so if you hit that orb too late, you just won't you won't hit the platform at all. So you'll just die to that spike no matter what.
Yeah, he has to remember. Okay, surely in his mind.
I should have told him. I should have told him. Just Reptilian buffer the 2 orbs like as ultra buffer as you can, and then click the next one late. You'll make the platform. But.
So let's really hope it doesn't do the theory where he's now hyper-focusing on 93. He might die a bit before it, but I really hope that doesn't happen.
I don't want to see a mind block. Konsuno again getting a qualifying here. He hasn't died at any qualifying percentage. I think he had a death like at the build-up once. I remember seeing that. I'm not sure if he's had any pre-drop ones, but we'll see. Looks like he's doing good, making it to the 90s once again. Yeah, he hasn't had any problems to 93.
He's no problem with that one, yeah.
Yep, he buffers them perfectly. Yep, another completion for Konsuno. That's 4 for him. So he's got a solid lead still. I think he's increasing it. Yeah, 352 points ahead now. But Reptilian's got a qualifying percent now. So we'll see. Just don't mind block 93, please, Reptilian. We'll see what he can do.
He really needs this. I really don't want to see a death. That'll be devastating.
Yeah. I think I remember seeing him die to like that 79 ship orb too, but he hasn't died there yet. I don't think.
Come on,
no, 80. I think he clicked that orb late. It looked like he was too low.
He was too low on that. Oh my god.
That is tough. Man,
this makes you realize that these levels are actually pretty hard. They just make it made it look so easy, but you know.
I know, yeah.
Gotta be tight on those timings.
Yep, it's not like this level is just automatic all of a sudden. I mean, you still have to have a bit of focus, but
Yeah,
we'll
it's
see.
not auto. Not...
Yeah. We'll see here. Konsuno's already getting back up farther. He might have done 2 or 3 in a row, maybe. I don't know. I know he had 1 death.
Did he have 1 death?
Yeah, I remember seeing Diet like it's somewhere in the build-up. It was somewhere in the 50s or something like that. But
other than that, he's got 4 completions, so he's still doing really well. No completions yet for Reptilian.
this is at least 3 in a row for him, I think. It might be 4. I don't know.
Yeah, this could be, yeah.
All right, yep, passes that. So we'll see here. And yeah, he's at 90 again. He's had, yep, no problems with 93. Another I shouldn't have. Imagine I like speak way too soon. That would be bad. Okay, wait, Reptilian's far. He's at qualifying. Come on, Reptilian. We need a completion.
But I was right, by the way. He had 93 twice, and then he died just for 80.
Yeah, that's right. 80. No,
oh my god.
Why did I say anything about it? I knew I shouldn't have.
Next time he gets far, we're just gonna let it happen. We're not gonna mention
We're
it.
just not gonna talk at all.
Yeah, not gonna talk.
We'll only talk about Kloone. We'll just be like, okay,
yeah.
As soon as Reptilian gets to the drop, we'll just let him do his thing. We need him to get a completion. This is interesting because in the past, every match has been a 2-1. But I mean, Finland has 1 already. If Kloone beats this, they'll have 2, and then it'll come down to retention. Which also, Sleegey isn't playing retention like yesterday. Oh, I don't know if Sleegey played retention. No, I think he did. Sebatronic is actually playing in place of Sleegey. So then that'll add maybe, you know, some more nerves for Sebatronic because that'll be his first time, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there.
That's true, yeah.
But
I mean, Finland are looking really confident.
Yeah, they're looking good so far. Because I think was it? I can't remember who. Oh, there was a death from Konsuno there. Okay, so what? Okay, wait, no, we said okay. We're just gonna say okay. Reptilian's at the drop. All right, back to Kloone now. So, oh, he actually like tried to hold the dash orb there, but ends up dying. This could cost him. Okay, now he's gonna hold the dash orb all the way. You're right. That's not Kloone. That's Konsuno. I don't know why I said Kloone.
Did we mix them up a little bit?
I did. That was my fault. No, I tried. Reptilian, we tried. We tried Reptilian. Reptilian gets 87. I feel so bad. He can't get anything.
It doesn't really matter what Konsuno is doing now. I mean, because Reptilian's just so far behind. He hasn't got any completions yet.
It's tough. I mean, unless Konsuno is starting to die more, then I mean, even with Reptilian's qualifying percentages, he could catch up. But of course, that's only if Konsuno.
Yeah, I mean, if
dies.
Konsuno continues to die and not qualifying, then
see again.
He just did. So
Konsuno.
He's feeling the pressure a little bit now. Now that he's been a few times.
5
times until he's like.
How much time we got?
Feeling a bit
8
too
minutes.
comfortable here. He has to. He can't lose concentration. You gotta. Keep
going. I agree. I wonder if the nerves will start to come back now that he's dying at the pre-drop a bit. So we'll see. If we got the intense Mario Kart.
I would hate to be in Reptilian's point of view right now. Just in a level race, and you've just died very fast 6 times and haven't.
Yeah. I feel so bad because this is exactly what happened to him yesterday. We'll see that he's at the drop again. Maybe this is the one. This has to be the one, surely, right? I don't know what else I can say.
He would never die.
He would never die, yeah. I've never seen Reptilian die to a level like in my entire life. I mean, come on, Reptilian. Oh yeah, Reptilian beat Codependence by himself. Nah, he's never died ever.
I mean, that's incredible. Like,
you know, like I don't even need to look. Like you know, I just know
Reptilian's gonna beat it. So
yeah, I don't even. You know, I just don't even look. I think that's a that's a completion. I knew it. I knew it. Let's go. Reptilian did it. He's on the board with the completion. But of course, as we say that, Konsuno's already going again. It's gonna be tough.
But I mean, you know, Konsuno dies. There could be some sliver of hope.
This is true. Reptilian cut it down to 99-point differential. I mean, that's gonna be more, but
yeah, because Konsuno hasn't died yet, but I think Konsuno's going to do it, and then the lead is going to come right back to
He
him.
does
Yeah.
do it, yep. So he gets the lead right back. But hey, I'm proud of Reptilian for getting one
Yeah, we need to
completion at
congratulate
least.
Reptilian.
Yes.
It must feel so bad just coming in. Maybe he just got too nervous. He just really couldn't get one completion in, but he's got one in now. I think the completion is going to start piling on for him.
Yeah,
now.
I hope the momentum is on his side
Yeah,
now. So
Yeah, but maybe he just under practiced it compared to everyone else in this competition.
that's what
probably
he
needs-
said, yeah, and I
Yeah.
mean that probably shows when you look at like the other competitors. I mean, what did Rose say? They beat retention 30 something times today, like while
Yeah.
practicing. Like
If you really want to succeed in the World Tournament, you gotta put in the effort.
Yeah.
You can't just rely on your skill.
definitely helps a lot. It seems like so.
Come on,
Reptilian,
he's at 60 again.
Yeah.
Let's go, Reptilian.
see
You got this.
would this be 2 in a row? I don't think he died between.
Yeah, this would be 2 in a row, I think.
So maybe the
A
momentum
death
is shifted.
From
Yeah,
Konsuno, so
death
this
there. He could cut the lead back a little bit. He's still got
Yeah.
5.5 minutes. So we'll see.
It's still possible. He's not.
Okay,
not
I think he's got 93 figured out. Okay, I think he's got it figured out now. So we'll see if Konsuno's been having deaths recently. I wonder if he started to get nervous again. We'll see if he can bring the momentum back. But
Yeah, so it's interesting that Konsuno actually hasn't had any qualifying deaths. He's only died before it and then beaten it. So
Yeah.
you're starting to see the effect of not actually getting qualifying. He's losing his lead.
yeah,
He needs to start getting the qualifying.
you're not getting any sort of points. Whereas like Reptilian, he's gotten so many points
Catching up.
and he's only had 2
Yeah.
completions. So that's still better of, dying at qualifying rather than beating it more and then dying at before qualifying. So we'll see. But looks like Konsuno, yeah, probably they seem pretty good at this build up and duel. So that doesn't seem like a choke point for them anymore. I feel like yesterday it was maybe a little bit more, but they're having no issues with it. Konsuno's going again. So this is at least a
Yeah.
qualifying for him. He'll extend his lead. But yeah, once again, we haven't seen any qualifying deaths from him.
Maybe this will be the first one, or maybe he can go qualifying deathless, and that'll
Yeah.
be an achievement because no one's done that yet today. So
That's
it'll be
right,
the
yeah.
first.
No one's done that on their... Oh wait, no, I didn't... One person? I forget.
No, I've got the sheet up here. I think some of them had
But he's done it.
couple. None of them had a perfect.
Oh yeah, DeBusy.
Oh wait, yeah,
got it.
busy. Never mind, you're correct.
Yeah, no,
But a
we haven't
perfect
had a round
100,
where
yeah.
both of them didn't. Because that's what we
Yeah,
were
that's
saying
what
at
it
the
was.
start, yeah. But yeah, Konsuno gets another one. Yeah, still no qualifying deaths, so he's doing good. We'll see what he can do.
But we did just miss a Reptilian, got 60. I don't know if we mentioned that. So he
60.
just managed to get qualified.
Okay.
It is qualifying,
That's
but
it's qualifying.
it's not what we want. We need these completions for Reptilian.
Did
to
he
catch
die
up.
at the ship portal, like the very start of it?
He
the
might have.
drop? Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where, but at least he managed to get the qualifying, which is
That's good, yeah.
some point. Yeah.
But Konsuno still has a pretty solid lead. We've only got 3 minutes left, so we'll see. Yeah, Konsuno's been looking good lately, though. I mean, he's gotten what, 7 completions, I think. So
Yeah, he's at 7 now. Only 2 completions for Reptilian. He's way far behind completions, but he does have a lot of qualifying. So
yeah,
it's not completely over, but I think if Konsuno gets qualifying here right now, then it's looking pretty bad for
yeah,
for
it
Reptilian.
looks like he will. I mean, yeah, he's at qualifying now. Haven't seen any qualifying deaths from him, so we'll see. I mean, it's tough to say, but yeah, Konsuno's looking good so far. This might be a 2-0 for Finland, and then it'll come down to retention. This could be the first quote-unquote sweep, if you know what I mean, but I guess that's not for round by round, but for the entire match.
Only the future will tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like Konsuno has got this in the bag. He's
Another
Finish with
completion,
another completion,
number 8 for Konsuno. Reptilian's on an attempt, though. Okay, let's see if he can get his 3rd completion. Come on,
he definitely needs
Reptilian.
this. He can do it.
He's figured out 93, right? Tell me. No!
No, he's not figured out no.
I guess I spoke too
Oh.
soon.
Yeah. Mind blocks, one of those things.
That is tough. All right, so 240. Ooh, Reptilian's close to 1,000 points. I don't know. Did he get 1,000 points yesterday? Can't remember. I feel like if you didn't get any completions, it was probably I would guess not. But or maybe he did. We'll see. But yeah, 93. That's got to be a tough mind block. I feel for Reptilian.
Saying, like, we really hope someone doesn't mind block at the end, and I think it's just happened.
Yeah.
That's probably
tough.
you definitely would be at past. There's nothing too hard past that click, so
Yeah.
that's really.
I think I definitely cursed him too because I said you figured out 93, right? I mean, he had before. I mean, he had 2 completions without dying to it. You know, after that, but. It happens. Mind blocks are a thing of this game. Konsuno looking like he'll... Yep, another attempt. And I think, yeah, Konsuno will definitely take this for sure now. Reptilian not enough time to come back. But, hey, I am happy that Reptilian got a couple completions today. He did better than yesterday.
Yeah, he's definitely improved. We always look for improvement here. You don't always want to compare yourself to the best.
Yeah.
He's done a very good job.
That's. I mean, I bet he even feels good about that for himself because I bet yesterday was tough with coming away with no completions. So, but yeah, Konsuno looking like he'll get another one. That is number 9, right? And
yeah, 9
I
completions.
think he got 8 yesterday, so that's already a best for him. Yep, he starts his next attempt just in time. We've got. Oh my! Someone just invited me to a party on Xbox. Are you kidding me? Wait, Reptilian just got one! Reptilian just got a completion! I can't believe I missed that. But good job, Reptilian. Time is up. I don't know if Reptilian got that in time.
It was literally like one frame.
I think either way, Konsuno wins, but yeah, I say we let him keep it up. Come on, let him go for 2 in a row.
No, Reptilian is done. Reptilian is done.
Okay.
He died right in the beginning at 2%.
Oh, he did.
If I beat it, I win. If I beat it, I
Oh,
win.
did he? Oh, no. We missed that.
If he beats it while exiting out, I think he wins. But
I get the points.
Konsuno going again, going for 10. He's going for double-digit completions. We'll see if he can do it. Hey, Reptilian, I'm proud of you. You got completions today. That's already an improvement.
Thanks.
Hey, that's got to feel better than yesterday, though, right? I mean, getting 0 to at least getting some.
Yeah.
Hey, you still played well.
I
I felt bad for your 93 deaths.
Yeah.
Bro, those literally, like, they ruined my life.
Yeah, that's tough. Good.
If I beat it, I win. If I beat it, I win.
All right, let's
yeah,
see
you win
it.
the whole match, yeah.
Konsuno, I think, will make it 10. Yep. Unless I spoke too soon, but I didn't.
There we go.
10 completions for Konsuno. GG.
No qualifying deaths.
No qualifying deaths. Yeah.
Very satisfying to look at on
A
spreadsheet,
perfect
yeah.
1500.
Oh
That's a
my
satisfying
God.
score. No, Reptilian.
And that was the same score as Tabizi actually earlier.
1500 was my goal.
1500. Let's go.
There you go,
You got your goal right on the
let's
dot.
go.
10 completions, no qualifying deaths. Good job, Konsuno. GG. And then Reptilian with 1,104. But Reptilian got completions this time. He improved. Shout out Reptilian.
my address, dude.
What? Don't dox him. I didn't. I just said no address. But yeah, Reptilian, how'd you feel about that? I felt bad for your qualifying deaths, but do you still feel good that it was an improvement from yesterday?
Yeah, I also beat it twice in a row, so I'm proud of myself.
That's right. Yeah, their first 2 were twice in a row. Yeah.
And I also only got 3 pre-drop deaths.
Oh, nice. So all the rest of the deaths were qualifying?
Yeah.
That's good. Good stuff. GG. Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
Here we go.
You know, in these matches, the game threw these like really weird deaths at me, and last time I couldn't really handle them, but this time I handled them better.
That's good, yeah. Because all your deaths were pre-drop deaths.
Yeah.
And yeah, we saw some of them, but yeah, like, you seemed to handle them well because you had no qualifying deaths, kept your cool. And yeah, you said you got your goal, right? 10 completions?
Yeah.
Good stuff. How did that feel for you overall? Like, were you nervous at all, or?
No, I was nervous, probably just because of last time, but it was pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, good stuff. GG's to both of you guys. Good match. Still keeping it pretty close. I mean, maybe a bigger lead that Konsuno had, but I mean that was still good to watch. All right, we have one more round for today, and it'll be retention. We'll take one last 5-minute break, and we will be back with that. We'll see you guys very soon. All right, welcome back to the final match of today, everyone. This is retention. We have Sebatronic versus JH Dash. Sebatronic is now in for Sleegey, as Sleegey could not compete today. So Sebatronic is back in, and as of currently, Finland is up now 2-0 in rounds, 4-0 in points against Canada. So I don't know if you saw in the standings before, but right now Finland and Brazil were tied. But if Finland were to win this, that would put them in the lead for the entire series. So maybe a little bit of pressure going on here. I'm not sure. JH Dash, how you feeling about that?
I mean, obviously the pressure is kind of off there, so because we already won 2, but still want to win this one, so we are on top of the leaderboard alone and not tied with Brazil.
Exactly, yeah. And then tomorrow you guys will face Brazil, so that'll be a pretty good matchup as well. Do you have any nerves going into this, or do you feel pretty confident?
There's always some nerves.
Right, yeah, exactly. I get that. And Sebatronic, now that you're kind of subbing in for Sleegey here, how do you feel? As this is your first round you've played in, right?
Dude, yeah. I've had less than a day to practice. I'm so scared.
That is tough. Just like last second trying to. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe like the fresh practice might help you pull it off. We'll see.
Maybe.
How are your nerves feeling? A lot intense.
So nervous.
I
Somebody
feel
cups of
that.
Coffee before this.
All right, well, we'll see if the coffee buff pays off. But yeah, other than that, you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
All right, we get timer here. All right, good luck to both of you guys. We'll start in.
Hold on, just a second.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, I'm ready now.
All right, we'll start in 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, so retention was our most intense match of the day last time, when we had Brazil versus France.
You're busy making. Oh, you're talking about a different day. Or you're talking about today?
Oh, I meant today. I mean, our most
Yeah.
intense round, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we'll see that again, because I mean that was a blast to watch. So we'll see here.
Maybe
I mean,
we'll have an intense combat. We'll see.
yeah. I feel for Sebatronic here because I mean this is his first round. He's subbing in for Sleegey, and Finland is already two rounds ahead of them. So I feel like he's got to feel some pressure, and this is the last round of the day too. So I hope the pressure doesn't get to him too much, but we'll see. Because I mean, again, if Finland were to win this, they would be at the top ahead of Brazil and probably in a good position to win the entire group standing. So we'll see. And it looks like JH is already on qualifying run. Is this his first attempt? Are we gonna go 6 for 6?
Yeah. Come on. He can do it.
This is 6. His screen share is pretty laggy for me. Is it laggy for you too?
Yeah, same.
A little bit. It's
On
okay. I
fast internet.
can still make. He's playing on 240. Is that our lowest refresh rate we've seen? Sebatronic getting a death there, but JH, if he doesn't die 95 or 97, yeah, first completion in
Continues
one
the
attempt.
streak.
That is
Everybody
crazy.
today has been able to be
6 for 6,
try.
at least one.
At least one person, I mean.
Yeah.
At least one person in every match.
Did we have? I think we had 1 or 2 where both people did it, right?
Yeah, we did.
That is unbelievable. Crazy stuff. So JH with an early lead, and okay, so I was qualifying. I wasn't quite looking at Seb's percentage there, but he does get a qualifying percent, so that's good. I hope that maybe like relieves a little bit of nerves and pressure now that he's on the board. We'll see what he's able to do.
Yeah, you really got to feel for Seb. I mean, he wasn't even meant to be playing today.
Yeah.
So he told me he was only on 2 hours of sleep. So
2 hours?
Yeah, I can't believe that. So he's
no wonder
gonna
he
do the
drank
best
all
he
that
can.
coffee.
Yeah, he really had to wake up. Maybe the
Man.
the caffeine will quickly wake him up for this past 20 minutes, make him pop off for a bit.
Yeah,
Who
he's
knows?
all right. He's
But
at
doing
qualifying
well.
now.
He's doing well.
All right.
Come on, can we see a
Best for the day. Come on, Seb. They haven't died to 62 yet, so. And yeah, now JH is on a qualifying run as well. All right, Seb is going. He's at the last part here. He's at 90.
Come on.
Oh no, that click. I remember dying to that click and runs when I was playing this yesterday too. I bet the nerves get to you with that.
Oh, JH dash there. I think he didn't die to the click.
Yep, as long as he doesn't get 95 here. Which he doesn't. Another completion. Is that 2 in a row?
Another completion. Yeah, I think that's 2 in a row.
2 in a row. Wow, JH is already wanting to make a statement here. Already getting as early of a lead as he can. So we'll see how this pans out. Yeah.
Seth would be so nervous of that. He probably just died there due to nerves. He's like, I have to start winning on.
Yeah. I mean, we're seeing a couple qualifying runs from him though, so that's good. I'm sure if he can get a completion, that can, you know, swing his momentum in the right direction. So we'll see. Yeah, that's true, Patrick. I mean, a comeback happened before, so you never know. And obviously we're super early in. And
yeah,
retention seems like a very consistent level. I feel like Niwa is probably the most consistent, followed by this. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, just because the other level Incipient was too long, I think. And just
yeah. Oh, 62 death there from JH. So I may have commentator cursed him there by saying, no, we haven't seen any 62 deaths.
And that is really unfortunate because that's right before the qualifying. So
exactly.
No points for that death.
Man, they are brutal for setting the qualifying after that click. But I mean, it does make sense at the same time. But all right, let's see. Okay, Seb passes it, and he's at qualifying now. Come on, Seb. We need to see a completion here to keep it close. I mean, he is only one completion behind. If he gets a completion, he'll be in the lead by 6 points. All right, is it the ending? Let's see. This duel, he died at this click last time right here. Oh, passes it?
He's done it. He's done it.
All right. I'm not even going to say it because he passed it. Yes, he gets a completion. All right. Seb is now barely in the lead, but JH Dash is on an attempt here. He passes 62, and he's at qualifying now. So
yeah.
Seb got a brief taste of victory there. I hope that fuels his motivation now, and hopefully keeps his momentum up. So we'll see.
Yeah, that probably did really good things for his confidence. He wasn't feeling too confident, but now he's really got completion, and he's like, yeah, I could probably do that again.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see here. JH, yeah, JH is another completion there. So that's 3 for JH now, and yeah, he's looking good. No qualifying deaths yet for him. So,
but it's very early on. So
this is true. I mean, 14 minutes to go. Anything could happen. And so that's the thing. I mean, I feel like as consistent as retention is, there seems to be a little bit more definitive choke points, like 62, for example, and then even like the ending and stuff, more than like, for example, Incipient. So I feel like that could maybe keep this close and maybe show a comeback, possibly.
Yeah. What level do you think is the hardest out of the 3?
For me, it was retention, just because I'm not good at learning duels. But I feel like retention and Incipient are probably kind of close. I would say retention is harder, but that's probably just a personal thing.
What about Niwa? What would you say about that one? Is that one easier?
Niwa is definitely at least for me, showed that it was easier. I beat it in a lot less attempts, and I just feel like, and Niwa, I guess, attains to my skill set a little bit more. I mean, I really like sync stuff. I've gotten a lot better at like fast-paced muscle memory stuff. So, and I feel like for most skill, like players that have kind of that skill base,
yeah,
like,
that makes sense. But
stuff that they could just breeze through it really quick. So
a JH Dash going with another completion, probably
another one. Wow, number
He's on
4.
a roll now.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, even though I would think retention is the hardest out of them, I feel like it could get even more consistent than Incipient. Just because, like, Incipient, it's longer. The pre-drop, like, I kind of had more trouble with. and I think retention just has a bigger learning curve that once you get it down, that then it could be more consistent. So
Yeah, there is some sync to retention as well.
that's true. Yeah, I found it really fun with the sync too. So,
yeah, I mean, you gotta love Woogie levels. He was the guy making fun levels, windy landscape.
Yeah,
overnight.
It reminds me of Windy Landscape
really,
too, with its duels.
Yeah,
it's a great level. Woogie was ahead of his time.
Yeah,
but
Seb's feeling the pressure now. He only just managed to get that one completion. Now he's sort of dying everywhere now.
Yeah, it's tough. You might have.
Just
I wonder if that maybe brought his nerves back. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I don't know. Now that you know you're able to get completions, that might make you start panicking a bit more. That
JH that's dying at 60 there.
Oh, 60? Okay, so not qualifying.
Not qualifying again, so it's still a chance. It's not completely in the favor. But, I mean, Finland have just done really, really well in these past matches. I mean,
they have.
First match, almost matched impossible points. You really can't feel too badly into them when they're just such a strong team.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. And especially going in as like almost a substitute for someone. Also knowing that they won the first 2 matches. That's tough. But we'll see. Oh, 1 Alpha Helix with the raid. Thank you, Alpha. Welcome, Raiders. This is our final round of today. We've gone through 5 before this. We are now down to the final one, which is Canada versus Finland. Finland won the previous 2 rounds. And Sebatronic here for Canada is actually kind of a substitute for Sleegey, because Sleegey couldn't play today. So I feel like we're kind of talking about he's probably feeling the pressure from that, knowing that, Finland could maybe get a clean sweep here and put them solidly in the lead overall in the standings. But yeah, they're on retention now. JH has completed it 4 times, no qualifying deaths. Sebatronic's completed it once, and he's gotten a couple qualifying deaths. So welcome, guys.
There's like another completion from
and another one. That's number 5. So it's gonna be tough for Seb. I hope he can find some momentum.
Yeah, Seb only managing to get 3 runs that are past qualifying, 66, 90.
Oh, it dies right to the beginning of that duel. I did that a lot last night. That was my one complaint. I don't know why it was such a blind transition from there, but it is what it is. But it seems like JH is having no trouble with it. I mean, he's had a couple deaths like in the 62, 60,
pretty
right?
close to qualifying, which is kind of tough. But once he's got past that qualifying, he's been fine. He's been completing all the times past qualifying.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got momentum. I haven't looked at the stats here. Oh, JH's hardest is Esfera. That is so cool and so base, because I love Esfera. That's such a cool hardest. And then let's see.
How hard is that one? I haven't actually heard of that.
Esfera's like, I don't know the exact placement. I think it's like 35-ish, around there, somewhere around there. Top 35. Sebatronic's hardest is Tartarus, so really strong there
the hardest
too.
One.
Yeah.
I think he just didn't have enough time to practice because he wasn't really going to be playing.
Yeah, he didn't even know and got no sleep. He's running on 3 cups of coffee right now. And meanwhile, JH is going with another attempt again.
You can tell when it's a good player when their straight fly is like amazing. And like I've seen him do the straight fly at the end of the level when he beats in. It's like perfectly straight. You can just tell that they're a good player. But yeah, another completion.
JH again. Yeah, that's number 6. So he's got his momentum now. I think that's a couple in a row. Okay, there we go, Seb. He's on a qualifying run now. Come on. All right, he's at 80. He's at the last part. All right, let's see. He's died to this last duel once right here. I guess the very last click of it. All right, passes that. Just past 95, Seb. He does. He gets it. Second completion for Seb. Who knows? He could make a comeback. I mean, he's got a ways to go, but you never know. We've still got under 8 minutes. But I don't know. I mean, JH has been showing so much momentum.
4 completions behind, 444 points. It's pretty tough.
It's gonna be tough. He's on a few in a row too, right? Like 3 in a row, maybe.
Yeah, he's been doing really well.
Yeah,
something like that.
Showing, I think he's got this early 60s. Oh,
Oh,
just
but
as I say
He's
that,
having some trouble with the 60s around there.
just as I say, you might have gotten past that. He dies to it. Okay, so we'll see. Seb is still 3 completions behind.
And 4 completions behind, actually. He's only completed twice. JH has got solid 6 completions, so...
Yeah. We'll see.
Even though he's died quite a few bits at like.
You never know. I mean,
60.
JH could like mind block these 60s, and Seb could come back, but we'll see.
How long have we got left on the clock?
6 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah.
There's still time, but he's got to hope that JH probably just dies. Seb dies right at the beginning of the drop as well. A tough part with that blind click, but JH going. Is he gonna get past the 60s here? Oh, dies at 62 again.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, he might be mind blocking this now. Not sure.
This one probably has the hardest like qualifying percentage out of all the levels, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I agree for sure.
It's really difficult to get to there.
Yeah, you have to pass like the drop blind click, the rest of the clicks in that start of the drop. That ship duel can be a little goofy because of how late you have to click the second click. And then, of course, that 62 choke point can be brutal. So we'll see. It's tough, though. A little under 6 minutes to go. Never know. Hey, props to Seb, though, for showing up just, without, like, any notice, hardly any notice, and still showing up, representing Canada as best as he can. I think he's doing awesome.
Yeah, I mean, he's still doing a really good job for only having... He just started practicing, like, the day before, so he only had basically a day of practice and then not much sleep, so...
Yeah.
The fact that he's already got 1 completion and, like, 190 there... Well,
2 completions. Yeah.
2 completions. Incredible.
Really good, yeah. And JH going again. Yeah, okay, looks like he did pass the 60s there. So, got that figured out again. He's, once again, no qualifying deaths for JH. So, that seems like... Oh,
you jinxed it! He just got one.
My bad! He does get one now. 95.
His lead is so good, and I think Seb just got 56 recently, so...
Okay, yeah, I did see his score goes up, yeah. All right, well, got a little under 5 minutes. See what they can do.
This is looking like the biggest lead difference, though.
Yeah, I think this is the biggest one we've seen.
Looks like JH Dash has probably done enough to seal his victory.
Yeah.
Unless Seb does really, really good right now.
Yeah, probably the biggest lead we've seen. I mean, Konsuno had a pretty big lead too, but... Yeah, Finland just really showed up today, that's for sure. They were like, we want this.
Strong team, yeah.
So make sure you guys come back tomorrow. Same time when it will be streamed, 5 p.m. Whatever the time zone is called. Universal UST, is that what it is? UTC, yes. Because first match will be Finland versus Brazil, which are the 2 leaders of the standings right now. So that'll be a good match. And then also France versus Canada after that. That'll be streamed by Stoots, so make sure you guys come back to watch that tomorrow. JH passes 95 this time.
And then Seb is also on a winning attempt here, probably.
He passes 95, and he gets one. All right, 3rd completion for Seb. But JH is just still unstoppable.
7 completions, yeah.
Number 7. Crazy. We got a little over 3 minutes. Oh, there's Stoots. There's Stoots. Make sure to stop by Stoots' channel tomorrow for the last 2 matches of the group standing. I think this is a cool way to score it, of how like it all comes down to the 1v1s and how you get 2 points for winning, and then it's, kind of goes based off that points system too. I think it's actually a really good way to score it, so.
It's just tough playing Extreme Demons, honestly. I don't really like playing Extreme Demons that often, that's why I'm more of a star grinder, because it's just, I just find it hard to focus, like, for so long.
Yeah.
the whole attempt, and then all the timings are certainly difficult, especially if we're going for like a new hardest or something.
Yeah, I can get that for sure.
But I mean, in this competition, it's more stressful just to like,
62
don't die
from
here.
Seb.
Yeah, just try not to die at the choke points.
Yeah.
And then have confidence.
Exactly. JH at the ending again, so he's gonna extend it. This might be the biggest lead we've seen from point differential.
Really good way to end it off for Finland.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, ended it with a bang. I mean, they're gonna be up 3-0, and they're gonna get the full 6 points from today. So that'll put them already ahead of Brazil going in tomorrow. So if they show up again like they did today, I think they have a strong chance to win the entire thing.
Yeah, but I mean, Brazil is also a really strong team as well. So
This is true. Yeah.
it's going to be definitely a close match tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that. It'll be a good match to watch. So, oh yeah, I guess for 62, yeah, if you do that jump before it later, do you get more frames for it? I guess that makes sense. Is that what people do? I don't think I did that, but Seb is on an attempt now. See what he can do. Did JH die somewhere? Because I feel like before JH was ahead in percentage. Not sure. Seb's at the
Might have
ending.
died somewhere. Not qualifying there.
All right, gets past 90. Make sure he gets past 95. He does. He hasn't died there once at 95. Gets another completion. Seb brought it back.
If he can finish with 2 completions, that'll be a really good finish for him. He did the best.
That is, yeah. He did what he could. JH already having
JH
another
is just
far attempt.
unstoppable right now.
Yeah,
Unstoppable.
he's on another level. We've got 20 seconds. JH will have enough time to start another attempt. He gets that completion, putting him back up to that previous point differential, and he's got enough time. 10 seconds left, so these will be their last attempts unless they die in the next 5 seconds. So that will be Finland taking the win and the first 3-0 of the entire match. So GG's to Finland for that. GG's to everyone else, though, who showed up, still played really well. GG's to Seb for playing so good on such short notice. Maybe he can end with another completion here.
Yeah, if he completes it, he will almost get to 1,000, which is very respectable for him.
That's true, yeah. Just under 1,000. Oh, it dies at 62. The choke point. 62 is so rough, Seb.
Yeah.
You still played so good. The fact that you had hardly any time to practice. Oh, and JH actually dies. Not able to get one last completion, but so final results: JH 1,445 points and Sebatronic 822 points. GG's to you guys. Good match.
I lost pretty badly, but I think I did good for less than a day of practice and 2 hours of sleep, so...
I agree. I don't know how you actually pulled off that many completions with that. I mean, you were running on 3 cups of coffee, right?
Yeah, 3 cups of coffee and 2 hours of sleep.
Oh man, that is rough.
Bad.
And you still got 4 completions? 5?
I got 4 completions.
That is good. Way to show up and represent as best as you could. GG, man. And JH, how did you feel about that?
I feel like...
Oh, sorry? Yeah, say.
I'm proud about how I did it.
Yeah.
I definitely had less nerves than last time.
Yeah, that helps for sure.
After halfway through, I was feeling like I was destroying, so I was pretty confident.
I mean, yeah, you had a pretty sizable lead. I think you probably had the biggest lead of today, 623. But sorry, Seb, I think I interrupted you before. Was there something you want to say?
Oh yeah, I feel like tomorrow when I get more sleep and maybe another day of practice in, I feel like I'm going to do a lot better unless nerves really mess me over. Cause
yeah.
I suck with nerves and I was super nervous and I still beat it 4 times, so I think I can do a lot better tomorrow when I'm actually ready.
And maybe get that sleep buff.
I was getting a bit worried because lag spikes were starting to terrorize my
really?
performance there, but Maybe I got pretty lucky with them. Maybe only like 1 death to a lag spike.
Okay, yeah, could be worse. Lag spikes. Hate to see them. Well, GG to you guys. GG's to everyone today. Those were good matches to watch. So yeah, that puts Brazil. Let's see, they led 2-1, and then Finland 3-0. So I'll as we end and raid someone, I'll put up the standings again so you guys can see those. But yeah, once again tomorrow, same time on Suits channel, 5 p.m. UTC, and first up will be Finland versus Brazil. You don't want to miss it. Make sure and stay tuned for that. With that, I will find someone to raid here. Thank you guys all for showing up today. Very fun time. I had a lot of fun hosting this. This was fun. I'd love to do this again sometimes. I hope you guys had fun too. So let's see. Who should we raid? We got Diamond Splash. Oh, Wiz could beat Tartarus. Wow. I'm thinking Move 2. I'm thinking Move 2. Move 2 is playing Zafkiel. So Patrick, there's not someone specific I have to raid, right? Oh, Ghostfire? I already picked Move, but alright, I'll put the raid up. Alright. Thank you guys again for showing up. I'll put up the break time screen again, which has the standings. And hopefully we will see you guys again tomorrow. Take care, everyone.